Happy Friday and welcome into the studio. It's time for our numbers video. This is where Dad's 14 years in voiceover. I'm in my 4th year of voiceover. We give our numbers, our income numbers from voiceover alone. The reason we do this is because we're in an industry that has microphones. We have a camera. It's pretty easy with technology today to get in front of a camera and sound like you know what you're talking about and stuff like that. And so we added an extra step of giving our numbers that you could say, okay, a lot of what they say makes sense. It sounds good, but what's one more step that they could go to make sure that I know it works and it's not just grabbing it from somebody else or sounding good. So we give our numbers. That's our income each week from voiceover. And anyway, Dad has been in voiceover for 14 years. The last 9 years, he's made $100,000 and up. The last 7 years have been $200,000 and up. And the last 4 years have been $300,000 and up in voiceover alone. Voiceover alone, nothing else. We always do that because that's important. We know that's important. With a lot of voices out there, a lot of coaches out there, we like to set ourselves apart with giving our numbers. So anyway, we're going to jump into that. I don't know if I missed anything. We give our numbers a little bit more of an abbreviated set of numbers to the public here on this channel, but we also run a private Facebook group that gets an in-depth, deep dive numbers each week. A couple of our members will give their numbers as well to kind of show how they're doing and the progress they're making. And so it's a really nice group. It's both education and encouragement, and a little competition, which isn't a bad thing, but it's not like it's a bad competition.
If you're a person that's thinking about doing direct email marketing, or you've tried it didn't work, or you're wondering, am I doing it right? This is a great group because there's a bunch of people that are in it to win it, if you will. There's success that's been able to be gained by that. Some people are growing their direct email marketing business just in the last 6 months because of being part of the group. Not because there's something really, really special about the group. It's just a lot of encouragement to stick in there because it's hard work and there's educational stuff that helps point you in the right direction.
Yeah, you get access to Dad and I, which are a father-son duo. I'm 4 years in it. Dad's 14 years. Dad last year made $213,000 alone in direct marketing. So he knows a thing or two about direct marketing. So it's just access to us for only $50 a month. And you get Facebook group, you get encouragement, you get 2 fireside chats a week, you get in-depth deep dive numbers a week, you get, like I said, access to us. People ask questions in the Facebook group, and guess what they get? Get it from
And not just from
right
us,
there.
but from other people that are actually on the ground, boots on the ground doing it.
So anyway, if you're interested in that, you can get a hold of John Barsness at vomarketingpro.com. He'll get you set up and help get you into the right category, whether it's VOMP or VOMP Plus. Anyway, we'd love to help out if we can. So anyway, we're going to jump into our numbers, and then we'll move on after that to our VOMP Plus group. Is there anything you're going to talk about that specifically in there? We do have our webinar coming up this Wednesday, the 17th, where we go over some information. Maybe this month it'll be warm responses from direct email marketing.
Yep.
All the types and how you especially go about servicing them, negotiating, just attacking those.
I'm going to actually share the templates that I use.
Oh, wow. Okay.
For all the different warm responses that you get.
Nice. Okay, great. All right. Shall we get
numbers,
into?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, VOMP numbers. Thank you. Yep. This week for the VO Marketing Pro, which VO Marketing Pro is a set of voice talents who have come to us, and they pay us to send out direct email marketing emails to folks who use voiceover. It's for people who are established. They have more money than time to send to be able to pay us to do that, because our database, they just get access to it right away. Where if you had to do it on your own, you have to spend that time digging for it and stuff like that, and that's a lot of time. So, anyways, this is for them. So here's their numbers: 37 warm responses, 4 auditions, and then there were 9 jobs this week booked from our group.
Nicely done.
Mike Stout had 2 jobs. Congrats, Mike.
Way to go, Mike.
Way to stick with it. Deanna Johnson had 2 jobs. I think they're both recurring. I'm not sure exactly for both of those folks, but they both had 2 jobs this week in direct marketing. Justin Straight booked a job. Congrats, Justin. Good. Brian Kamey. I think I said that right.
Yep, Kamey. Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Matt Rawlings. He's part of our VOMP Plus group and VO Marketing Pro.
And you can be part of both of those.
Yes, you can.
So, yeah, because we encourage a hybrid approach. In other words, if you have VO Marketing Pro sending out on your behalf, kind of as your marketing assistant, it's always good to get more emails out there. The more the merrier, the better you are.
I don't think you're ever going to be hurt by sending out more marketing. That's just numbers. Noel Romano booked a job this week, and Tyler Boss booked another job. Tyler Boss, Noel, Justin, Deanna, Mike, those guys, those folks have been around for a while doing direct marketing, and
which you
hear their names, especially more. You hear them more often because they've been in it for a long time.
Correct.
I know, and you know from experience, to get things going in direct marketing, it takes a couple years. Certainly, at least a full year of direct marketing. So, anyway, congrats to you guys. On booking jobs this week.
Thanks for reporting.
Yes.
Because I know there are some people in our group that, for whatever reason, they might not report, and we really appreciate that. It's not only encouraging to us, but it's encouraging to folks that watch these things because they're able to say, oh, wow, this week VO Marketing Pro booked
9 jobs.
9 jobs. So that's great.
Yeah. All right, I'll jump into my numbers. So this year, what was it, maybe the end of last year, the start of this year, okay, I'll start over. The end of last year, I was trying to make $750 a week. So I got myself up to $40,000. At that point, the NAVA survey for voice actors, $40,000 was like the top 24%.
71 or 72% of the people made $40,000 or less.
Yeah. So I was trying to get over that.
Top 28%.
This year, once the year turned over, obviously in January, I decided to kind of push myself, and I'm trying to make $1,500 and some change every single week. I did my numbers right when July started, and I'm a couple $1,000s short of that, but I don't know what I was going to say. I just lost it. But that was, with my $1,500 and everything like that, it's a couple $1,000s behind it. I think right now I'm sitting at $72,000 that I'm on pace. Yep, exactly. Yep. Anyway, I'm trying to push myself this year. So
which is 32,000 more than last year.
Yes,
which is you got to keep that in perspective. Yep.
I had a slow week this week. Direct marketing, I had 2 warm responses. I had 1 audition. Haven't heard back about that yet. I booked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs this week. Like I said, very slow. I had a revision on indirect marketing. It's always $10. They send it through PayPal, so I get $9.55 because PayPal has to take a bit of it. Upwork, $184.50. Voice 1, 2, 3, I had a $190 job. My voiceover alone this week were $384.05. Not good, but right around the holiday, the week after the holiday, I should say, last week I booked, like $2,000 of work right on that. So take the good with the bad. Fiverr, I didn't book anything this week. And then I do some editing on the side for my dad, for a client or a couple of his, and I did 4 hours of editing. So my total was somewhere like, I think it was $450 this week, or this week, yeah. So,
but you always keep
those separate.
His voiceover alone, money, even though the editing he's doing for me is very much needed, very much appreciated because of my busyness, and yet he keeps those separate, just so you are able to see this is how much he makes in
behind the microphone
alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's my week. Hopefully next week I will be a little bit higher up because I need to catch up a little bit with my goal. So
well, last week. You remember, well, we didn't do it last week because of the 4th of July.
That's right, we didn't.
But last week, I had planned on taking 3 days off. Well, I ended up working basically every day I did, actually, a little bit every day. And so I just accounted for 2 days off. I just kind of prorated it, if you will, and took 2 days off. And I made $4,500 last week. So that was above what I need. I'm trying to get $1,000 a day. But this week I was below. So I'm trying to make $250,000 this year, trying to slow things down, but trying to do it in such a way that I don't, turn the faucet off completely or hurt my business too much going forward. Anyway, my numbers are voices.com 0, Voice 123, I won one job for $400. Upwork, one job for $135. Fiverr, some jobs for $1,020, and my direct email marketing income was $2,565 for a total of $4,120
Nice.
for my 5-day week. So I was $900, a little under $900, $880 short.
All right. It's a little bit of a slow week, but we'll be back getting at it next week.
You
So
bet. Yeah.
anyway, I don't know if there's anything else to be said. Like we said, we appreciate the folks who stop by and watch these videos. If you're new to this channel, check out our playlist. We got Todd's tips. We've got these numbers. You can go back and look at weeks that were more like this one in the past from when I started. I think we started doing videos after my first year of voiceover. So anyway, you can go back and check those out. Maybe they'll be a little bit comforting to you. Say, wow, I'm so glad I'm not where he's at. Anyway, so thanks for stopping by. And if you have any questions about what we offer, feel free to contact John Barsness at vomarketingpro.com, and we'll help you out the best we can. So hope you had a good week. We'll see you next week. Take care.